What's going on, cold world? Young K.LaNe Hotel coming at you live and direct today. I hope all is well with you and yours. Hope that this message finds and meets you in a great place. You dig what I'm saying? If not in a great place, I hope that it puts you in a great place. You dig what I'm saying? Or a better mood, a better state of mind. You heard? But look, I'm going to be brief with you. I always say this, but I think I'm getting better at this. I really do. Listen, it takes losses or lessons in order for you to become a boss. You dig what I'm saying? Now, I know that's a figure of speech, but it's very true. In order for you to master yourself, it takes losses. In order for you to get the wins, it takes losses. Because you got to get some skin in the game, you got to get some experience. Now, if you are strategic, if you really think about it, if you take the time to listen to people who have went before you in whatever field or whatever you're about to partake in your life, a new chapter, you about to embark onto a new job, you got a new position, you going into, if you're doing, you might be starting music, you might be going into business, doing on another level with your finances, dealing with going from personal credit to business credit to corporate credit. You know what I'm saying? You're leveling up. You know what I'm saying? You're just being strategic. But you're embarking into new levels, and you've never been in this territory before. But there are people strategically placed in these said locations that you are trying to get to, or the thing that you are trying to obtain in your life. There's already people that's done it. You feel what I'm saying? So the blueprint is already out there. A lot of the thinking or the things or the concepts that you're trying to come up with, the ideology or the period, is already out there. Now, of course, you can take what's already out there and add your own personal sauce to it to make it your thing. But a lot of research is already done in your field. A lot of the late night thinking and pressing, and it's already done for you. Thank God that we live in a technology age where we have platforms like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. You understand what I'm saying? And it provides information. Now, I know we're talking about losses, but if we're talking about a timeline, if you really want to know if somebody's serious, when they sit there and say they standing on business, and they trying to do better with their life and all the other good stuff like that, let me see that phone. No, I don't want to see your messages. I don't even got to go there. Let me see your Facebook. Let me see your Instagram. Let me see your TikTok. Whatever's in that For You section, or whatever's coming up in that timeline, over and over again, that's what they're tapping into. I said that to say this. You can prevent a loss. Like, say if you want to strategically partner with somebody to do something serious, you're dead serious about this thing. You got your money involved, you got your time, you can put your effort into it and all this good stuff like that. And you want to partner with somebody that actually sees you as the prize, sees you as the one that's really going to be putting in the work. It's going to be doing everything, the one that's rolling up your sleeves, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? And handling your business. While they going to sit in the back end and really just put their name or just attach themselves to you because they know you really the blessing. You understand me? And what happens is we will partner with people based off their little wordplay. They know how to say the right things to us to make us believe certain stuff. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I said people can tell you anything. But in this day and age, if folks act like they stand on business, before you make that decision to commit to anybody, before you make that commitment or that decision to link up, you know what I'm saying, strategically to go in business or partnership with somebody, hey, I know this sounds crazy. Let me see that phone. Let me see what you're tapping into. You feel what I'm saying? Let me see what you got going on. You dig what I'm saying? Because that's going to tell you a lot. Now, people are like, oh, that's personal. Da, da, da. Once again, we ain't talking about text messages. I can care less. Let me see your timeline. Let me see your timeline. Maybe I need to change the message to timeline. What your timeline going to tell on you. But the whole point of me mentioning that is to prevent a loss. Now, in life, we do have many lessons before the blessing. Some of these lessons come before the testing, it seems. It's like you get tested before you even know what's really going on. I feel like I know I've Been in that scenario a lot of times. I'm like, you didn't even know you're green or something. I don't even know green was the word or the proper, you know what I'm saying, diagnosis in this situation. I think you might be yellow. You understand what I'm saying? Just caution-minded. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's not like you're green. You're not like you're oblivious to what's going on around you in the circumstances. You are so lost. I won't say lost. You're so tapped into what you got going on, what you feel like you need to be focused on, that you ignore. That's the word. You ignore things around you that on a normal day, if your mind was 100% free, you would easily pick up on these things, respond, or you will move away from them accordingly, move around them accordingly. You understand me? So a lot of our losses come into our life because we are not focused. You understand what I'm saying? On the things that we need to be focused on. You know what I'm saying? And some of us just got our priorities messed up. I've been in that. I've been there a lot of times as well. It's so your focus is right. The idea of you focusing is correct, but you putting the wrong thing in first place of importance. The number one thing in your life of importance, period, should be the Most High, your relationship with God. This is not me saying this so I can make you feel, it make me look good. And no. I'm being very sincere with you. I'm being real, straight, like cut and dry. Like, hey, that need to be the top thing, because if we are all products, walking products out here, who's the manufacturer? So you go into your manufacturer, you understand what I'm saying? You got the owner's manual. He created all these things. He knows everything about you, man. You feel me? I said this before in the video. If you're looking at the phone, you dig what I'm saying? And how you download the apps on your phone, the Lord know all your internal apps, nigga. The apps that you ain't even activating. You feel me? So you over here struggling with something, then he looking at you like, nigga, I blessed you with the skill set. You just got to pull it out. You really fire at this thing that you think you're struggling at, but you really dope at it, but you don't know how to pull, like, you know what I'm saying? And so you got to go to him and be like, Lord, I need help with this. Maybe if it's something blocking my mind, my vision, like, am I focused on the wrong thing? You know what I'm saying? There's things coming up against me, around me, that I'm unaware of. You understand what I'm saying? That's why Psalm 91, man, reading that every day is so critical. It is. And 23. I'm telling you, it is those two, the combination is out of here. You heard me? Plus the Lord's Prayer. It's so, I know a lot of the Lord's Prayer, don't sleep. If you break that thing down, it's really deep. I'm not trying to rhyme, but I'm here to practice what I preach. You understand what I'm saying? I'm serious. But look, y'all, look, I said I'm gonna be brief. I'm gonna be brief, but let's recap. Losses. We all have to take losses or lessons to become the boss. You dig what I'm saying? To get to the next level. You dig what I'm saying? You can't go from level to level in life with the same mindset. That's impossible. You can't be on level 3 with the same mindset as level 1. It's just not gonna work. You heard me? And then 2, please disassociate yourself to a degree or all the way from people who are not going where you're trying to go. Because they're going to be a distraction. They're going to be dead weight, just holding you down, asking a whole bunch of questions about nothing, acting like they're engaged with your situation and they can care less. Happened to me a lot of times as well. I'm just sitting there saying, I'm not saying this as a victim, but I'm saying it as a person that's, I'm not just talking about all this stuff. These videos you see, the information I'm giving you in this video, and these videos throughout time, look, I ain't just talking. I've been through these things. You heard? That's why I'm speaking, you know what I'm saying, from, man, here. I'm not yelling. I'm not speaking and screaming, right, from my chest, but this is passion. I love y'all. You understand what I'm saying? And I get tired of saying this to people individually, and it's like it just go over their head all the time. You see what I'm saying? So I'm taking my advice that I give to other people that do the same thing. I'm like, hey, you know what? You need to probably get on YouTube. Hey, you probably need to get on TikTok, because what you're saying is too big for one person. It's too big for this little crowd. You understand what I'm saying? And it's not that you downgrading the people that they talking to. It's the people doing it to themselves because they refuse to elevate to this level of thinking. And not sitting there saying you way up there, but it's like to sit there and say how society has been dumbed down to be way down here. And this is normal for people, but this is not a real place of operation the way down here. You're not going to get nothing done. You understand what I'm saying? But if you're looking at the world from the place of the pyramid, right? The bottom of the pyramid is so wide. Why? Because all the people, these are the workers, the 9-to-5ers, the ones that clocking in. You understand what I'm saying? Or the people, you know what I'm saying, just check the check, so to speak. And not even check the check. You know, they may have got above that. You dig what I'm saying? But they're still working for somebody. You know, they got to swap out the time for the money. You understand what I'm saying? As you go further up the pyramid, that changes. Your pay changes. The time to yourself changes. Why? You're using less of this and more of this as you go up. Now you're dealing with creation and the creators. You're the owners. At the top of the pyramid, you understand what I'm saying? Those are the ones who own the businesses, coming up with the ideas. If you watch the Facebook movie where Mark was sitting there talking to his girlfriend, and she goes, I think she went to Georgetown, and she was talking about how she had to leave from the bar because she had homework. And he laughed because he's going to an Ivy League school with like homework. Like he felt like the work it's not justifiable. The Georgetown University's schoolwork was beneath him. You hear me? And he pretty much said, hey, you know what I'm saying? Well, we, the Ivy League schools, well, you know, we pretty much are your CEOs. You know what I'm saying? We the one who birthed businesses into the country. You guys go to school to be a professional worker, to come work for us. He just gave her the pyramid right there in her face. You dig what I'm saying? You, my friend, in today's time necessarily don't have to go to Ivy League school to obtain this. It just literally tap into the 1 percentile of things is doing what they do. And it's not sitting there saying that they are the end all be all, but the thinking is different. It's a paradigm shift. The movement is different. Their why on doing things is totally different. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to have to change all these things in order to obtain a new level in life. As I speak to you, I speak to myself. You dig? You feel me? So, with that being said, I am going to slide. I think I made my point here. I'm talking about these LoSSes. And I also brought up the thing where when you come to these people, I don't know what made the Lord sit there and say, highlight this part of it. But when dealing with people, before you go into a partnership with anybody on any level, relationship, business-wise, whatever, I don't know why he had me saying this, because it's going to sound probably crazy to a lot of folks, but check that phone. Check that phone. And I'm not talking about for text messages. No. Ask them, let me see what you got going on social media. Check their timeline. Check the timeline. They're going to tell you everything you need to know about this said person. Because they can tell you anything. They can tell you anything. Let me see that timeline, though. That thing do not lie. It don't lie. You can even delete the search history, nigga. And guess what it's going to do? It's going to still regurgitate what you are into, my friend. Openly or secretly. I'm out of here, man. I'm gone. I love y'all. Much peace, like love and illumination always. You dig what I'm saying? All praise to the Most High. You dig what I'm saying? The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Joseph, that is. See, I don't deal with little God. Yeah, I don't deal with little God. We don't play these games. I understand. You see what's on my chest. And I understand how people think about this symbol. You know what I mean? But if I got to be the only one in the world to stand on the Most High, the ultimate cornerstone that was rejected. You dig what I'm saying? Yahshua HaMashiach. Woo. You heard? At the tender age of 33, they said that he was crucified, but we got 33 vertebrae in our spine, and when I get to the top of it, I get to the Christos, or the Christ consciousness, the oil that drips from me. It came to my beard. Let me stop. Mom, come get your son. I love y'all. Much peace, like love, and illumination always. You dig what I'm saying? Once again, all praise to the Most High. Hey, child of God, I am God's son. I'm just here to serve y'all, man, the best way I can. based off my trials and tribulations, the spiritual downloads that he gives to me to give to y'all. You dig what I'm saying? I just want to see all of us winning ball. You heard? Forever. You dig? Much peace, like love, and illumination. Y'all have a great day. Shalom. You dig?